A blade that honed his skill, shaped by discipline and loyalty. The weapon of a prince, born to lead. The Thexan, crafted for a warrior, refined for a leader. A blade that endures, even amidst the chaos of battle. The Thexan, a symbol of loyalty, strength, and resilience. A Jedi who inspired loyalty, yet unknowingly sparked jealousy. The Thexan, designed for a master, wielded with purpose. A warrior's final act, bound by loyalty and love. The Thexan, a legacy of courage forever remembered. A brother's memory, honored in silence and sorrow. The Thexan, honor the sacrifice, wield the legacy.
Korbanth Saber fans, Aiden here. Today we have a fan favorite that just released during our massive Black Friday 20% off sale. It's going to be the Thexan brother to Arcan. Let's unbox it and showcase you guys how to work it, access the chassis, and go through all the cool fonts and features. First, get this saber, you're going to first notice right out of the box that it looks quite similar to Arcan's, but it does have a nicer chrome finish, and this is very shiny right here. It looks black in the camera, but it's very shiny, and it makes it look very pristine, and then this part up here is a little bit darker than the Arcan. All right, let's show you guys how to access the chassis. So as you can see, there's this wonderful crystal reveal chassis. It'll slide out all together. You just unscrew this back end pommel. Then there's a little tab you pull right here, and then your chassis will slide out. Now to turn it on, there's gonna be a kill switch right there. And as you can see, it is working because the crystal's lighting up and everything. But one thing I wanted to mention was to make sure that you guys take the battery out once you open up the chassis and everything and place it in the battery charger that we provide for you with this saber. The reason for that is we only send these out with about a 2% charge, and you're going to want to have an adequate charge each time you go to use this saber moving forward. In order to do that, you got to place it in the battery charger overnight once you get it and test it out. Then, once you're putting the battery back in, you're going to want to make sure that nub goes to nub and flat goes to flat, plus to plus, minus to minus. Otherwise, the saber could short circuit and then your Profi board would no longer work. All right, now that your saber's on, you're going to want to place this back inside the saber. Make sure that this crystal chamber lines up perfectly with this exposed part. Otherwise, your chassis won't slide in. There's always the little grooves you have to find, and then it'll perfectly slide in. Then once you've done that, you're going to want to test it. And once you've tested it, put the pommel cover back on, and then you're good to go. All right, let's get a blade in this guy, show you guys how to put in the blade, talk about what it comes with, and show where all the retention parts are. The saber right here, the Thexan, takes a 7/8 inch blade, makes it super easy and nice to wield this once you get it out of the box. Your retention screw is going to be that hole right there. When you get it out of the box, it's going to have a nice blade plug right here inside. You're just going to unscrew, take the blade plug out, and then place your blade. Make sure it's snug against the pins. Tighten it, and then again, test it to make sure it lights up correctly. And once you've done that, you're good to go, and you can use your saber however you'd like. Now what I'm going to do is showcase all the features. So there's two buttons, one right here and one on right there. One's right, one's left. The right one is going to be the ignition button. The left one is going to be your blaster deflect and blade lockup. As you can see, the crystal is the same color as the blade in each font, and it's going to flicker depending on what setting you have on for each font. As you guys can see, this is a bit of an unstable blade. To turn it off, you can either flick your wrist or press and hold this button right here on the right until it shuts off. To switch fonts, you can switch by pressing the left button.
If you will not turn to the dark side, then perhaps she will. Anakin.
And a great thing about all these sound fonts is that most of them have music. To access the music, you're going to want to press the right button for about 1.5 seconds.
It's just bad these days.
And as I said before, switching fonts is going to be the button on the left.
Master Window!
All right, let's take you through the rest of the fonts.
I can bring you in warm, or I can bring you in cold.
Where is
Obi-Wan.
the Force is with you, young Skywalker? But you are not a Jedi yet.
May the Force be with you. Kid, I'm about to let everyone in on the secret. Ezra Bridger. Savage.
At last we will have our revenge.
I'm all the Jedi.
Obi-Wan Kenobi. I'm Qui-Gon Jinn.
Rey Skywalker.
You will never escape me.
I'm ready.
Darth Revan.
Care to introduce your new friend?
You're full of surprises.
Mario Kart 8! This isn't...
From our experience,
You will hang on my wall for eternity.
And back to the beginning for you guys. Alright, that's all you need to know to unbox your saber and work it for the installed version. We hope you guys like your new Thexan saber. These are all sold out and not going to be returning for a very long time. So kudos to you who snagged one of these at a great discounted price. And as always, thank you for watching, and may the Force be with you.